Yeah. Do you remember what we were doing?
About to do something completely new. Sorry, I'm wrong. Boat.
Thank you. Thank you for the adjustment.
Hello,
we're
everybody.
done.
Whoa.
Look at that. Look at that guy. We're done here. We're going here.
Nice.
Scout ship.
Welcome back to Tales of Berseria, where we bring you the most premium of boat content. And we shove a mustache on this child.
Can't even look at the devil wings. Hell yeah. So redundant. Oh, Mongiloo, you're the best. Then we have our two clowns.
Yes. Alright. Onward to Thing.
Wait, whoa. Why hasn't... There we go.
Oh, okay.
Ultimate pajama-based comfort.
Yeah. Wait, have we given Eleanor anything?
Yeah.
Because that's
She's got the
important.
wings.
Oh, okay, the wings. She can have one more thing.
Just
She
pick
can
up
have,
a lot.
she can have one more thing.
It's true.
She can have...
Could be truly angelic. Oh, we can put the glasses back on her.
Eisen's glasses.
Yeah, I forgot we took the glasses off.
Mustache!
No. Spyglass is completely obscured.
Invisible spyglass. That's also good.
Let's take a look. We gotta assess our options here.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it'll work.
Wings,
No problem.
Wings. It's funny that these glasses are so much heavier than the other ones.
Yeah. Why do the frameless glasses have to be two? You could put the angel wings back on and give her Eisen's glasses. That could work.
Yeah.
So
back
like
Therapy Cat.
I mean, we could go back to Therapy Cat as well, and then still give her Eisen's glasses.
Therapy Cat's pretty good.
There we go. Yep.
We'll switch Therapy Cat to whoever needs it the most, given their current
as
emotional
the story
state.
demands.
Yeah.
All right.
And away we go.
Yes.
Because I believe we are...
We are done.
Yeah.
With everything. Time to go to the new zone. Did we do... We did all those class 4s, yeah. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we've done all these class 4s. 5
of
them. We did that one.
Yep. To the completely new zone! Oh, you know what? It's a little bit too late now, but I would have said we could maybe go back and check on the sick child.
That's a good point.
But it's okay, we never actually got there.
We're coming up on Lionel Island.
So much for the ghost ships.
Should we expect another welcome party waiting for us
Ghost
again?
ship.
No.
Ghost ship.
I had the bloodlines
Ghost
spread
ship.
a rumor that we were raiding an Abbey compound far, far from here.
As far as plans go, that's better than nothing.
All this cloak and dagger. Give me a good old frontal assault any day.
First mate, sir. There's a ship drifting ahead of us.
Ghost ship.
It's an Abbey ship.
Oh.
They're
Oh
flying.
no!
It's a distress signal.
Oh, distress signal.
Understood.
Well.
Commence approach.
What are they in distress
actually
of?
going to help an enemy ship?
Ghost ship.
A ship signaling distress has neither allies nor enemies. That's a code all seafarers abide by.
It's an obvious trap.
Not even pirates would use a distress signal for a surprise attack. Of course, after we rescue a ship, we still strip them of everything they've got.
Anyway, if it's a trap, we'll kill everyone on board. Simple.
A waste of time if you ask me.
Yes.
The squad has arrived.
Is this the Corsair Scourge?
Benwick, do we still have any Salatoma left?
Yes, sir. If this is their full crew, we should have enough on board to treat them.
Now that you mention it, don't Abbey ships usually have a bigger crew?
These were all who were aboard when I hijacked the ship and made them set sail.
Teresa!
I knew I was being reckless, but I never expected we'd run afoul of the Corsair's scourge. But you know, I'm glad we did, since it brought me to you.
You seriously plan to fight in that condition?
No. I know you've won this one. Use me as you will.
Use you?
Don't bother asking. It's a trap.
Lionel Island is where you'll find Dees. Hetherian. My brother Oscar is guarding over it.
We can handle him just fine.
You should know that Oscar's acquired a powerful new art. Its formula developed by Lord Melchior. The art heightens a Malak's power far beyond its normal limits. The effect is incredible. Normal arts don't even compare. Even were you to win, you wouldn't come away unscathed.
Why are you telling us this?
The art is still untested and imperfect. There's no guarantee its caster will survive the effects. I don't want anything to happen to Oscar. If I'm your hostage, Oscar won't move against you. This will afford you a window to snatch the Therian and make your escape.
You're willing to betray the Abbey?
There's nothing in this world that could ever replace Oscar. I know you can't trust me, so don't give me your medicine. I'll place my life in your hands. Just save Oscar.
Lady Teresa!
If true, this information will be of use to us. For now, let's bring her aboard and give her the medicine.
Just her, though. All those nameless NPCs? Nah.
The sound of many seabirds tweeting and not cawing or whatever you call a gull, making gull noises.
So, you're going to believe her
Going.
story?
An art that boosts a Malak's power far beyond its normal limits. Sounds like we might be in for a real fight.
And she said that Melchior developed it too.
Maybe this explains why he was so intent on acquiring that Siegfried relic.
If this is all true, a frontal assault might not be the best idea.
But why do you think Teresa is willing to go so far to protect Oscar?
Oscar is the second son of the Dragonia family, aristocrats with ancestral ties to the Asgard royal lineage. From what I understand, he was sent to the Abbey in the hopes of strengthening his family's ties to the group.
For the good of the bloodline. Happens all the time.
Teresa followed him to the Abbey, where she's been his constant
You missed some
savior,
words.
even if she's kept it from him. So she's another noble too. Could have had an easy life if she just kept in her place. No, Teresa was conceived, outside of formal matrimony, and her mother was not of what you'd call high standing.
It happens more often than you might think. My mother died, and my father's wife never cared for me. So I merely served the Dragonia family as a maid. Those were dark, lonely times for me. But Oscar was the only one who called me his sister and embraced me as family. Does a sister need any other reason to want to save her brother?
So you're back on your feet.
My sincere thanks for the medicine.
I can't use you as a hostage if you're dead. Where's the Therian?
Ahead through the Baird Marsh are the ruins of an ancient kingdom. There you'll find the Earth Pulse Point, along with Oscar.
What happened to number 1?
Lord Artorius took number 1 away from me. As it stands, I'm without the powers of an exorcist. As such, whether I live or die is for you people to decide. Once Oscar is safe, you can do whatever you like to me.
We'll do as you wish. All of it.
Hooray!
I know you know this, Fee, but don't let your guard down for 1 second.
I won't.
How's the box moving, guys? Moving
The-
boxes?
They are keeping them firmly away from the ground.
That's a good point. They're not actually moving the boxes at all. Hello, pay me.
Yes. Received 20,000
Unspecified G.
unspecified
I
units.
saw it. I saw it.
Yeah?
It's made me sad.
I mean, we're just gonna keep finding them. Assuming I know what you're talking about.
This is an Abbey encampment. No one's stationed here now, but it's well maintained.
From what I could gather, it will be approximately 10 days before the next patrol stops by.
That's more than enough time to find the Therian and get it off the Earth Pulse.
We can rest here too. No need to rush things. We'll find the Therian, but let's do it right.
Potato.
I have stolen your potato.
Oh,
Another
let's
chest.
see. Yep. Yep.
I have the ability to just find the best location to grind up those souls.
I'll send a Sylph J if anything comes up here. Have a safe trip. Thanks. Still, why would the Abbey build anything all the way out here? Teresa, what do you know?
This island may be uninhabited now, but judging from the ruins, we can tell that civilization has flourished and fallen here many times. This island lies at a focal point of air and sea currents, as well as the flow of the Earth Pulse. That means that malevolence gathers here too.
Is that why civilization has risen and fallen here before?
It is. Furthermore, the malevolence of those long-dead people still lingers here, lost and unfading.
Even after so long? The more they prospered, the greater the loss of life.
Normally, this sort of thing could not be ignored. The malevolence here should have been dealt with in haste.
But because the Abbey is scheming to resurrect Inominat, there's no way they'd want to waste such a bounty. Bursting with malevolent juiciness, and no meddlesome people around to cause trouble. There couldn't be a more perfect spot.
If there's one place they'd put a Therian, it's here.
So, if you would open your map, we want... Is South Gand the area we can't get to?
I don't know. If I'm being honest, I don't remember.
Okay. Oh, Haria.
It's the zone called,
Haria.
Yeah, Haria. Well, I don't know.
The rocky area. So
That's
one of the
South Gand.
areas on either side of Haria has
Yeah.
like 200 souls in its zone.
Well, that'll be...
We can do that later, but that's apparently a good spot. And then there's individual rooms with 60 souls that we can grab. There's a couple of those.
Teresa, it's been a while.
Yeah, the issue is
We
just that we
haven't seen
can't
each
go
other
back
since the
there yet.
throne.
Right.
But that doesn't seem like so long ago to me. Not when I keep hearing so much about you. Eleanor Hume, the traitor.
What of the Corsair Scourge?
Nothing to worry about. I've had my dose of Salatoma.
Was it as bad as you remembered it? Brings you back to when you were an initiate, doesn't it?
Why did you betray us, Eleanor? When the Abbey made you a patrolling inspector, they placed great responsibility upon you. Oscar should have been the one to take on that role. He had already been selected for it. But you wanted it so very badly, and that sweet, naive man that he is, he let you take it.
I had no idea. Oscar had already been chosen?
Yes, and after he passed on it, he was stationed on that dangerous island where he sustained that awful wound. And now, you accompany the monster that nearly killed him. I feel I have a right to some answers.
My desire to save humanity has not changed. I have simply found a path different from the Abbey's.
I don't find that answer acceptable.
I didn't think that you would. I know very well that you offer no compromises when it comes to Oscar.
You're right. I don't. Be sure to inform your new friends of that fact. In order for me to protect Oscar, I'm going to need you all to trust me. That's all I have to say to you.
I understand.
Skateboards.
You can't hide from me. Anyway, hello.
I heard that they use this island to hold exiled prisoners. Just looking at this place depresses me. I hate it here.
We can't go carelessly wandering about. This place is dangerous.
I know. Still, from the looks of those ruins, there used to be one impressive civilization here. I can practically taste the hidden treasure.
The punishment for tomb raiding is quite strict, you know.
Think I'd be a pirate if I was afraid of the Abbey?
I won't stop you from looking for loot. But if you get into trouble, don't expect us to save you. Got it?
Aye, aye, sir.
I like this guy.
Yeah, I mean, he knows what he's about.
You are now on skateboards.
That is correct.
What is...
You've seen it before. They switched the barriers from red to blue.
Oh, okay. We probably only saw them once.
I believe that's true.
Yep. Anyway, new friends.
Look at
Have
these
fight.
weirdos.
Everyone ready to play?
They've all been turned into tree. All right, now that we're in zone with combat.
I
What are you
care,
even doing
I
this
care
week?
about nothing other than Monster Hunter Wilds.
That's gonna be a long wait.
I care about nothing.
It's gonna be a long year of nothing.
Yeah. I had started before, but I'm continuing my playthrough through post-game Rise.
Oh, okay.
I never did that. Post-game Sunbreak, rather.
Stop fooling around.
Oh, what I
about my
wouldn't
fooling
give
around.
for Tonfa in Wilds. Bring it back.
Here I come.
Just bring back all existing weapons.
Yeah. Tonfa, Magnet Spike, and Excel Axe. Let's do it. Medium Bowgun, that can probably sail away.
And Prowler. Don't forget Prowler.
And don't forget Prowler, yes. I forget Prowler because I've never personally experienced, and it's not a weirdo in Frontier.
It's the one that has the most cause to come back because it was in a mainline game.
It was actually a mainline game. Okay, I don't disagree, but like I think genuinely, World and Rise and GU. I didn't play GU all that much. I never made it out of high rank, but I did play GU.
Yeah, that's as much as I played it.
I feel like they are missing a third blunt weapon. And that's to me where Tonfa really comes in. I don't care if they substantially change it from how it is in Frontier, because my understanding is Frontier is kind of like very extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I refuse.
But I also do think that I believe Prowler could be blunt. So that existed at least.
But I mean like a primary blunt, like hammer and...
Yeah, basically it just depends on if you have a cutting or a blunt weapon on the Prowler, so...
I just mean like a dedicated one, right? Because like bow can stun, and many things with blocks can stun. But to me, it's more about like the feel of being like a totally blunt weapon.
But that, yeah, if you equip a blunt weapon, okay.
I'm just saying it's slightly different. It's different vibes. That's all I'm getting at. It's not the same vibes as just another blunt weapon. And then I think that a blunt weapon that is... Because before I knew Tonfa exists, I was like, what if they added, like, punch gloves?
Yeah.
Like boxing gloves as a weapon. Because the thing I was thinking of is you could have a blunt weapon that's fast, and so it's more primarily an elemental weapon, like dual blades, than a raw weapon.
Yeah.
Like hammer and in some ways hunting horn.
Yep.
And if you just make Tonfa fast, give me Tonfa. You're giving me a lizard friend. Give me Tonfa.
My speculation is that for whatever reason they didn't want to show off Palicos, but Palicos will also get their own tiny lizard.
That would be good.
That's my guess.
Come on, really?
There's no reason that they're not gonna drop Palicos. That'd be crazy.
That'd be insane.
So the only option then is give them their own lizard.
True. It is the only option left.
But yeah, let's see. Have we had? Yeah, that's right. We canceled the last recording, so we've got quite a bit. What have I been doing this past time section? Still playing Arise. I now have seen all of my party members. People who've played it will know what I mean when I have had all of them in my party at one point, but the fifth one is not in my party currently. That'll tell you exactly where I am. And I just obtained the sixth one. So, start with 1 and 2. Start with 1, quickly gain 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 5 leaves and 6 joins. And then I guess I'll get 5 again at some point. It might be immediately. It might be like they rejoin immediately after the room I'm in. But like I just had to stop right there, so I don't know yet.
Sure.
But the battle system's opening up a little bit, so that's good. There's a thing where if you kill an enemy and you immediately start regular attacking, you'll like teleport to a different enemy to keep your combo going, and it'll just refresh your like, because you know how you have your basic attack string and then you have to start using arts to keep it going. You get your basic attack string back if an enemy an enemy you're attacking dies. So that's kind of cool. But aside from that, not much else to say that's not story related, so I'll leave that alone. I played through a couple randomizer seeds, and if anybody watched the the Pokemon White stream we did last night. You'll get more details there.
Are you?
No.
But long story short, I did 2 Ocarina of Time seeds. They were varying levels of fine, and then I did a Wind Waker seed, and it convinced me to finally actually manually disable Beetle Shop from all future runs.
Oh my god, was it that bad?
It was just the end of a long string of why.
I did good, didn't I?
Basically, the seed start. Okay, you know what? Here we go again. The seed started. I was like, oh, sweet. I'm getting items left and right. I was immediately given the grappling hook and the bow. Yeah, the bow as my weapon because I started without a sword. And like 7 Triforce pieces and a couple Tingle statues. And I was like, okay, well, this is where this is going, right? We're going to Hyrule for an important item early on. I did not find those last 2 Triforce pieces. Or 6 Triforce pieces out of 8, I think it is. Whatever. I did not find those last 2 Triforce pieces for a very long time. It was kind of unfortunate. But basically, it was the most getting drip-fed items that it could possibly be. So because I had the grappling hook from the start, basically, I think I found it like, so like you know, you do a normal start, you clear out outset, right? Get those 2 items. That was where I found the bow and a Triforce shard. And then the first thing I typically do is immediately go to the mother and child chest, right? From the warp.
Sure.
And
in a
that's right.
randomizer, that makes sense.
Yeah, because it's free.
Yeah.
And that's where I found the grappling hook. So I was like, that's 3 items and they're all progress. I was like, wow, this is gonna be a fast seed, isn't it? No, it's not. It was like, here's a bunch of
everyone all right?
here's a bunch of treasure shards. So I go do those, and like the last one I try has like 1 item that unlocks a couple things, right? And then I do all of those things, and then like the last thing I try has another thing, and then in there you just get a bunch of treasure charts, do all of those. So it was like a back and forth of like I have to check literally everything available to me, and I'm just unlucky in finding the thing I need last.
I just happened to be finding that thing in the last place.
The whole time.
You could have found it first, but you didn't.
Yeah, and at some point I found the first wallet upgrade, and so that gave me access to the Beetle Shop. But I was like, "What? Well, okay, Beetle Shop, what do you have? Oh, you just have a Triforce chart, a useless middle item. I forgot, it was like rupees or something, and then the ghost ship chart. That was what it was." I might have gotten it wrong.
Need, but hopefully not for a long time because there's only 1 check.
Exactly. That's what it was. So what I said in the Pokemon White stream was incorrect. It was not a regular treasure chart. It was the ghost ship chart. So essentially, I was like, okay, well, I'm not spending 900 rupees on 1 check when that's my entire wallet, and I'm not spending 500 rupees on a Triforce chart to then spend 400 more rupees to decipher it. So I didn't want to do those. Turns out I needed to do both of those because one of them contained a key that I needed to one of the dungeons, Earth or Wind Temple, and then the other one had my last Triforce shard, right? So like I did literally everything else in the entire game, and then it was like, well, now I have to grind out 900 rupees because I didn't have any money left from doing all the other Triforce charts that I did have. And of course, this was another seed where I threw dozens of orange rupees and silver rupees into the ocean from digging them up before I had a large enough wallet. So it was I can't just go dig up more rupees. I don't have any more checks left. So I had to grow, I had to like boating course out rupees. It's awful. I never want to do that again. And then I do that, and I get the ghost ship chart, and the ghost ship chart had, like I said, I forget which one had what. I can check the spoiler log, but the ghost ship chart had a key, or the other one had a key, and the other one had the tri. Okay, so at this point, I have everything I need to beat the game. Technically, right? I'm in technical go mode, except that I still don't have my what I was missing at the end of all of that was I only had Master Sword. I didn't have the 2 Master Sword upgrades.
Okay.
And I was missing, I had done basically everything. I had all the songs except the command melody. Which means I couldn't beat Tower of the Gods, Earth Temple, and I couldn't even get into Earth Temple or Wind Temple, right?
Yeah.
So I had full cleared for Forbidden Woods. And I had cleared Dragon Roost, except that I didn't have the Dragon Roost boss key. Right? So I was just missing 1 check from Dragon Roost. And Tower of the Gods, I cleared everything up to the 2nd floor or whatever it is where the command melodies learned. Couldn't go beyond that because I couldn't go to the left side door because you need the command melody in there.
Okay.
Basically, like I was able to do Tower of the Gods up to where you learn the command melody.
Yeah.
And I had to stop there. Okay.
Which is like more than a third, but not that much.
There was like 5 checks left in the dungeon, right? All right. So finally,
wait, is this Key Sanity, by the way?
Yes, Key Sanity's on.
Okay.
So what do I? So okay, finally I get the stupid Triforce shard from the stupid chart, and I go to Hyrule. And what's in the Master Sword pedestal?
What?
What's in the Master Sword pedestal?
What is it? It's the Master Sword.
It's the Dragon Roost boss key. So then I have to leave Hyrule, go all the way through. I mean, you can just take the warp pot, but go all the way through Dragon Roost, get that. What do I get?
Oh God, is it just another one?
No, it was the command melody.
Oh my God, even worse. Like, are you just juggling boss keys?
Oh, I had basically every other key in the game. I had all the boss keys except for Dragon Roost, and I was just missing some small keys. I think one of the last small keys I needed was from the other chart from Beetle's shop, Master Beetle's shop. So then I do that. Okay. Well, Tower of the Gods had nothing. So then I go, okay, Earth Temple, Wind Temple. Each of them had one of my Master Swords. Which, they're supposed to. But
yeah.
But I had to go through the dungeons. I didn't want to bank on like the Wind Temple only having 1 Master Sword, so I had to full clear it.
You thought I'd stop there.
And then I go to Earth Temple, and then
Did you think you could
it's in
escape
there.
me?
I didn't have to finish Earth Temple. Cool. Because I was done at that point, and then I can go finish the seed, but it was so bad. I am actually going into my randomizer settings, and I am manually disabling Beetle Shop and Triforce charts from now on. It's so bad.
Yeah, I do wish Triforce charts without money was just the default.
I believe he had that hidden in him. Lord Melchior said that number 1 was full of untapped potential as well. If I have the talent to use it.
Teresa, my lady, you seem angry.
Me? At what?
At me, for running away and joining Velvet.
Oh, that? I was careless. An enemy stole a tool of mine. I'm merely frustrated
Oof,
at
ouch,
my own
owie.
incompetence.
Yes.
A tool.
I don't care what happens to me now. Not as long as I can save Oscar.
I'm the one who hurt your precious brother. And you're asking for my help now?
Yes, you hurt him. You scarred his face, and his honor, and his heart.
Still holding a grudge then? Well, at least you won't be able to kill me in my sleep.
With no Malakim, I'm an ordinary woman. How could I threaten the Lord of Calamity? I'm painfully aware of my own weakness.
Good. Try to keep out of the way then.
Lady Teresa, Velvet isn't so different from you. She had a little brother,
I know all about the Lord of Calamity, but none of that matters to me. As powerless as I am now, this is the only path for me. It's the only way I can save Oscar.
Lady Teresa,